to the Tarot Cottage. My name is Amy. I'm back today with a pick a card reading for you. If you're one of my returning subscribers, I just want to say a big thank you for your support of me, for your support of each other in the comment section. I truly appreciate you guys coming back here and helping me to grow this platform. So thank you so much for being here. If you found yourself here for the very first time, we just want to welcome you to this space. I do pick a card readings on this channel, so please pull up a chair, grab yourself a cup of tea and some snacks, and we'll have a little bit of a chat because we are all friends when we gather at this table. So today's pick a card reading, we're looking at a no contact situation and secret confessions from this person. So what would they like to secretly confess to you? What have they been holding back from this connection? I have 3 piles for you to choose from. I have pile number 1 here with the Decameron Tarot and this black obsidian, I think. It's a black obsidian point. Pile number 2 with the Romance Tarot. And this, I'm not sure what kind this is. I think it's, I'm not actually sure. So if you know what this is, please leave me a comment in the comment section. And pile number 3 with the Rose Quartz point and the, I think it's the Sexual Magic Tarot. I'm not sure. I'll double check that name as well. If there is a crystal point or a deck that is calling your name, my timestamps are listed below. I'm going to jump right into pile number 1. Whichever pile is really calling to you, that will be the pile that may have a message for you. I am dealing with collective energy, so if it doesn't resonate with you, you can try a different pile, or you can watch all of them if you prefer. But the timestamps will be listed below. I'm going to jump right into pile number 1 today. Again, today's topic is a no contact situation, and what does this person on your mind secretly wish they could confess to you? Pile number 1. Hello everybody in pile number 1. You were drawn to the Black Obsidian Wand. Or maybe you were drawn to this very illicit type of deck here. And this is your reading. The person on your mind, what do they want to secretly confess to you? What have they held back from you, from this connection? What are they tired of holding back? What are they secretly dying to confess to you? Pile number 1. We're going to pull lots of message cards for this pile. We're going to end with a charm bowl as always, but we're going to start with tarot here. What do they secretly want to confess to you? Pile 1. We have here the 2 of Wands. And the 2 of Wands is a card of fire and desire and want. And I feel like they've made plan after plan after plan in their mind, fantastical plans that they want to wield. They want all of your attention. They want, you know, everything about you. But sometimes the 2 of Wands, you know, it lacks the first action. It lacks that first step here. We have the 3 of Cups. And we have the World coming out with that 3 of Cups. Oh, back of deck is the 8 of Wands. Now this deck is pretty illicit. There's lots of bits being shown in this deck. But the 3 of Cups is talking about the desire to maybe move out of a friend zone. Perhaps this is, well, this is a no contact, so it's in disconnect, so they do want to return to you, but this could be a friend from the past that wished to move into a different realm with the world. It's like they wanted success with you. They wanted to come full circle. But I feel like they held themselves back and they didn't express themselves in time. So they do secretly want to confess after all this time. It's like, it wasn't just friendship for me. It's not over for me either. We have here the Temperance card. Yeah, nothing's changed for me. It's like the feelings that they have just grown more intense. And it kind of is thrusting them. Here's the 10 of Swords. I have the 10 of Wands coming out with that 10 of Swords. So it's a huge burden. It's like the desire they've had for you has stacked up, stacked up, stacked up, stacked up all this time. It could even be a very lengthy length of time with that Temperance card because it is a slow moving energy. And it's like this is the opportunity. They could have healed within this opportunity, but they didn't. They didn't because they just wanted to charge in. And here's the Knight of Wands on the back of the deck. Look at the horse. He's frothing at the mouth. He's foaming at the mouth. So this person just, they want to express themselves. It's like they're having this over emotional like response. It's like they're having a bit of a tantrum here with the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. It's like, I can't handle this anymore. I have all of this passion. I have nowhere to put it. And I want to reveal it, or I need to just like give up. There's a sense of them really struggling with all of the feelings that have stacked up for you, all of the desire that has stacked up for you as well. They want to know every bit of you as well. It's coming out. Here we have the Two of Wands, Spirit. Oops. Yeah, the Knight of Wands. They really want to confess to you this burning desire. They could be a fire sign, but more importantly, they have a burning desire to charge in. It's like they want to just take you in every sense of the word. They just want to charge in, wield their passion towards you, and kind of force you to, not force you in that sense, but just kind of force the change in the connection. So if it's in a friendship position, or it was in the friendship position, they definitely want to shake that up. And here's the Lovers coming out on the side. I feel like you never had a chance to be with this person in a physical sense, and I feel like they really want that. And I feel like they feel left up on the fence or up on a shelf just waiting to come into this realm, to come into this role with you. It's like contrasting energies of friendship and lovers. It's like I want all of that, and I feel like I missed out on it. I just saw the Five of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, and the Moon. It was their inability to speak up that caused them all of this anxiety and caused all of this unfinished business inside of them. And it's in the present energy with the World. So they're still really hoping to be able to express that. They're still hoping to be able to reveal themselves to you. But it's like the longer it goes, the more length of time it takes, the harder it is for them to envision themselves really speaking up and really being open and honest in a vulnerable way, truly. The Moon is still talking about the things that they suppress. They're still hiding how they feel. We have the Queen, or the King of Cups. They're very adamant too with some of these confessions that it's not all about fire, and it's not all about physical connections with you. Here's the Sun, Leo energy here. They also really want to do everything to make you happy. They really do. Six of Pentacles, Five of Wands. They really want to do everything they can to make you happy. And the King of Cups is really talking about how he wants to serve this person. He wants to serve you in every sense of the word. He is the most emotional of all of the kings, and he is someone who wants to fulfill you in a loving type of way, wants to make you happy. I feel like they almost feel like they can't be happy until they get an opportunity to lay bare everything that they feel for you. We have the Six of Pentacles here. There's a sense of almost maybe things being really out of balance in the past. There's a sense of them feeling like somebody in this connection, whether it was you or them, gave more than the other person gave. There's also a jealousy too. There's a huge jealousy when they see you with other people. There's the Three of Swords, and you know, for some of you watching, you could be in another situation right now, but there's a sense of real jealousy and insecurity because of competition that they feel within the connection right now in the present. So there could be third-party situations here. They don't have to be, but you incite jealousy in them. Whether you know it or not, you incite jealousy in them, and they want to reconnect with you. Let's get some cards here. Secret confessions. What do they want to say to you? What do they want to express? What do they secretly want to tell you? What have they been holding back? Your family won't like me. Your family won't like me. That speaks to me about third parties sometimes. I am manifesting you. And I think so, yes. But, you know, it's like they second guess themselves. I feel like in the past they did want to share how they felt, but they didn't know what the consequences will be, so they held themselves back. And that has just all that has done is served to create this frenzy that they feel, the frenzy that adds to their feeling of loss in the future. Do you think about me too? Will you choose me? So for somebody watching, and it won't resonate with every person, but they're not coming forward to communicate with you because of this sense of jealousy, competition. You can see he's peeking in here, and there's a Six of Swords. It's like peeking in here, like outside of someone else's windows, and what he sees is not making him happy. And then we even have the Six of Swords, this fox trying to slip out the door with that girl on his arm. So the expansion is stopped because of current situations potentially. So would you choose them if they did come forward? We've got very strong Leo energy here with the Strength card. I feel like it was their ego that held them back in the past. It was their ego. They didn't have enough strength to overcome that ego to share how they felt, which is what left them in such a restless feeling now. We have weight, patience, and impatience during the wait. Wanting to take this connection out of a innocent place and into a more physical, connected, sexual place. There is someone else. There's other people to take into account now. And that frustrates them because I feel like there was nothing in the way back then. And nothing in the way except for themselves, their own egos. The only thing that got in the way back then. But happiness is my priority. So they're trying to focus, somebody in this connection is trying to focus on priorities, which is what maybe halts them from being able to express themselves exactly the way that they want to. We have I know you from somewhere on the back of that deck. What are their secret confessions, please? Oops. I have been receiving your telepathic messages. So I've been thinking about you all the time. And I assume that the reason why I'm thinking about you all the time is because you're thinking about me too. And I think they're right, aren't they? They're right that you're thinking about them too. Telepathically communicate. I am manifesting you. The two of you have a very strong connection. And so you are feeding off of each other's energy. I have been manifesting this connection. Oh my goodness. I almost feel like it's been non-stop thought. For you, for them potentially as well. I'm so attracted to you. You do not know what you do to me. Secret confessions, please. What are they secretly confessing? I regret walking away from you. I regret not shooting my shot. And I'm not blind to the signs. I do see them. I feel like there is a really strong energetic connection between the two of you. So you do pick up on each other's energies. I just want to find this deck. Oops. Secret confessions, please. Secret confessions from your person. I watch your social media. I can't help it but keep tabs on you. And it's memories of us that keep me going. I have so much that I want to tell you that has happened in my life in the past. They have so much they feel like they've missed out on. They want you to know that the last time they saw you, it did crush them. And that's because they're keeping an eye on you. Like they're keeping tabs on you. This Three of Swords, whatever this person's seeing, if they're not happy about it. So whatever they're seeing on your social media, they're not happy about. You could be in a connection. Every song I hear about is about you. And I am haunted by this connection. And I just saw I have no right to, but I'm so jealous. I wish that I could turn back the clock, turn back time. Oh, there's that King of Cups. I think I am in love with you. And I don't think I can do this anymore. And that really speaks to the Ten of Swords. It's a feeling of like, I don't think I can continue one more moment feeling the burdens of this connection. And it's almost a suffocating feeling. Because where have you been? Where have you been? Back of the deck says, I'm going to fix it, but I have to fix me first. Oh. How does this person feel? Secret confessions, please. The message of love. It says positive news and positive outcome. This really reminds me of the Two of Wands, or usually even the Four of Wands. It's like a gateway to peace. There's like something about this connection that feels like it defies a little bit of logic. Wisdom, knowledge, and spiritual understanding being gained within the disconnect here. So there's a lot to be gained sometime throughout the disconnect in some of these connections that are really strong. They can be difficult lessons and hard lessons to learn, but this person claims to have gained a lot of insight in the disconnect, because we have reflection too, illusion, self-examination, and distortion. Seeing things clearly in this connection. Let's get some of these cards. Confessions, please. Secret confessions from the person on your mind. I'm haunted by this. And they said, I'm haunted by this connection. It eats away at them. It follows them as well. The Ten of Wands is a burden on our back that we carry with us, because you can't escape it. You are my soulmate. And I knew the first moment I saw you that there was something special about our connection as well. I'm working hard on my foundation. I feel like they could be in a foundation. I'm trying to become a better person. I'm trying to focus on priorities. And I worry this is all in my head and that you don't feel the same way. They worry that this intuitive communication that they feel coming from you is just, you know, a product of their own design in some way, even though I feel like you know that that's not the case. And you may even feel that same way too. I am sick of no contact is on the back of that deck. Let's get a charm bowl for you, group number 1. Secret confessions from your person. What do they wish they could say to you? 9 of Pentacles on the reverse, the World, and the Empress. The 9 of Pentacles reverse can really talk about someone who's not happy in their position right now. It's like jealousy too, setbacks that have led to the disconnect here. They do want reunion though. The World is talking about that desire to come back around to you, to return, to have success. The Empress can be this indicator that you are in a position of comfort right now, that you are situated, that you are happy. They do want that happiness for you. They want you to be happy no matter what. Happiness is their priority. They want happiness to be your priority too. There could be children involved on your end as well if you're resonating with the divine feminine energy. There could be children that you need to take into account now. But they put you on that pedestal. That's the most important thing, is that they put you on that pedestal, and they don't put themselves, like, they feel like you're out of their league. And they felt like you were out of their league in the past too, but I feel like they're working hard on trying to become the version of themselves that they would like to see standing next to you. Friend. Oh, very strong friend vibes here, group 1. The friend, we have the letters T and Z twice. We also have and, so it's like peas and carrots. We have the shoe, wanting to be on the move. We have the double-edged razor as well in the bowl, which talks about harsh lessons and, like, you know, things that cut, things that cut deep. We have this star too, and it has a little fairy in it. And this little charm really has a strong meaning for me, because it's somebody in this connection, this person on your mind that's thinking about you too. You know, they are worried that they're hoping for something that doesn't exist. They're worried it's all in their head. They're worried that this is all a construct of their own design. All right, group 1, that's what I have for you today. I hope that it resonated. If it did, I would love to hear your story in the comment section. I would love for you to join our beautiful family here and subscribe to the channel if you feel called to. Please hit your like button and your notification bell. It truly helps me to bring you more content. I hope that you check out my links below for Etsy, for my personal readings. I do update that shop on weekdays and on Sundays as well. And I really hope that you come back here to the Tarot Cottage for another visit, and I hope that you have a beautiful day. Take care. Hello everybody. In pile number 2, you were drawn to this green crystal point or to the Romance Tarot, and this is your reading. No contact from the person on your mind, and secret confessions. What do they want to say to you? What are they too afraid to say? What do they can't say? What are some of their secret thoughts and secret confessions that they want to express? I'll be pulling message cards for you, and I'll be pulling some charms for you, of course, at the end. But we're going to start with your tarot. So what do they secretly want to confess to you? What are they unable to say to you? What were they unable to say to you in the past that they really want to express to you now? Secret confessions for pile 2, please. We have the 10 of Wands. They could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. They do not have to be, but they definitely could be. 10 of Wands. We have the 4 of Cups reversed. Shooting in there. We have the Page of Cups. Oh, they feel like they're determined. This person has always sort of maybe had some feelings for you in the past, and it seemed to be intense feelings too, because the 10 of Wands, it's not like, it's not the Ace of Wands. It's not just a thought of you. It's like persistent thoughts of you that they have had to carry on their shoulders since this has gone into disconnect. We have the 4 of Cups in the reverse position though, and then we have the Page of Cups here. And it's like the 4 of Cups is a sense of apathy. It's like I don't recognize what I'm missing. I don't see the good in my own situation. But in the 4 of Cups, it's like I have a new outlook. I have a new perception of things. And I feel like they have an urgency to declare something to you. 3 of Cups. Ooh. Hierophant on the floor. It's like they're ready to sort of come charging towards you, if I'm honest. I think what holds them back a little bit, though, is this insecurity about what you feel towards them, with 7 of Cups on the back of the deck. But right here in the center already, Page of Cups, it's like they are dreaming about just popping in. And that's one of their secret confessions, is like, I've been thinking about everything. I've been thinking about what I can do to change things. And I realized maybe in the past that I was blind. I realized that I was blind, and I want something different. I want a new outcome. Can we clarify the 10 of Wands, please? What are their secret confessions? Their secret feelings? Just saw the 6 of Cups. Six of Wands. They have a newfound confidence, or they're feigning confidence, but they have a newfound determination, this person. The Empress. It's like they've opened their eyes for the first time. It's like they're seeing things clearly for the first time, and they're seeing that they do have power to wield towards you, that they are a powerful force, and that communication and communicating how they feel could actually help them out a lot in this situation. This Magician is wanting to shake things up in this connection, and this person, you know, we're talking about secret confessions, but this person's like ready to like wield this information. Like she's blowing that trumpet, that horn. It's like they don't want to keep it a secret anymore, and they want to move forward. It's kind of similar vibes a little bit to pile 1, only in the sense that there's a friendship type of component here, but it's like, I'm ready to move out of this. So if you're in no contact with this person, I feel like it's not even a long-standing no contact for some of you. I feel like it's just maybe a situational no contact situation, and they want to build something with you. They want to come forward and express themselves. It's like, I don't want to keep this as a secret confession. I want to shout it from the rooftops. 5 of Cups. Because they want to avoid a sense of loss with you. And they do worry about that, I feel. The Five of Cups can talk about missed opportunities in the past and worrying about what I still have in place in this connection in the present. In this card, you can see two people fighting over the same person. So it could be that there was competition in the past in this connection that added to their inability to have the confidence to speak up. But they're seeing things in a different perspective. They're seeing things in a new light. They've looked at the past in a reflective type of way, in an objective way. And here's the Knight of Pentacles. Here's the Knight of Wands. And here's the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. I'm not going to say they're 100% confident. They're charging in with confidence, and they're doing their very best to maintain that objective, because they still feel insecure about it. But they have things they want to say to you, and I feel like they actually want to say them. I don't feel like they want to keep them in the realm of secrecy. I don't feel like they want to keep this under wraps at all. It feels like this person has purposeful things to say to you. And they've been waiting a long time to say them. And it's like, I don't want to feel that regret. I'm worried about not saying what's on my chest, because I'm worried it's going to leave me feeling loss. I'm going to regret my decisions. I'm going to regret making a poor decision. This Knight of Pentacles, I love that Knight of Pentacles, because he talks about someone who's willing to put the work in, someone who wants to put the work in to make you happy, wants to put the work in to create a strong foundation here. There's very strong Taurus energy with that Hierophant, with the Knight of Pentacles, so you could be dealing with a Taurus. Can we clarify the Knight of Pentacles, please? Secret confessions. Nine of Wands. The Death card. And we have the Chariot. They're tired of waiting. They're like, if they were waiting around for you to speak up or for you to share how you feel, if they were feeling powerless in their situation, that has shifted for them. They no longer feel powerless. They're no longer waiting for fate, quote unquote, to take over. Now they're like, I'm going to make the decisive change. I know that something needs to shift here, and I'm ready to make that shift. They are a little bit worried about their position with you. They're a little bit worried about their ego perhaps being bruised, or a sense of rejection, because they don't know. This Knight of Wands doesn't know what the consequences will be when he rushes in with his desire, with his fire, particularly fire that he wants to wield towards you. I feel like this person just wants to rush in and just like express themselves physically to you, and they're hoping that that will be enough to sort of shake up that Three of Cups. If this is in a friendship place, it's enough to shake that up and move it into a more secure realm, to ascend. The Hierophant is about moving into ascension. I feel like there's also honestly a secret wish that this person fantasizes about even marriage with you. There's the Fool. They want to transform this. They've gained so much clarity. This is not even secret confessions from your person, pal, too. This is like, this is what I want to do. Here's the Ten of Wands going full circle, and there's the Queen of Swords. It's like, if I've held back and created a situation in the past where I didn't express myself because I didn't have the confidence, because I didn't feel powerful, while we have been in disconnect, that has shifted, that has changed. I have grown, I have matured, I have reflected upon, what could be lost here, and it feels like they really have this purposeful desire to come towards you. We have the Temperance card here, indicating that a length of time could have happened, or a long length of time potentially for someone watching. But it also talks about the healing that's happened, and the Temperance card is really, really speaking to me today about that desire to mix with you. And I mean physically combine things together to mix with you. Oh my goodness. So this person doesn't feel like they don't feel like they just want to keep this in the realm of secret fantasies. They feel like they are determined. There's been a shift. There's determined to take a bit of a risk here. We have Jewel within the Teardrop, appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. It's like recognizing that I almost potentially in the past maybe let something slip through my fingers, and I don't want to see that happen in the future. We have sacred journey, life cycles, family, transformation. For someone watching, I feel like you went through a lot with this person. Like, I feel like the two of you like went through a lot together. You guys were there for each other in a lot of different ways, in a friendship type of realm in the past. And that is something that they've reflected upon as well, with a lot of love in their heart when it comes to you. What are their secret confessions, please, Spirit? I should not have doubted my intuition when it came to you. I should not have let all of those feelings stack up without expressing them. I should have leapt a long, long time ago, but I couldn't catch you because I fell as well. I just saw the Judgment card as well falling out of this deck. Well, another card got mixed up in this deck, and it was the Judgment card, and we have the Judgment card on your spread as well. So this reflection is happening right this moment. We have unfinished business, and I want to fix that. I want to change that unfinished business. I would do anything for you, and you seem so far away right now. But that 17 is the Star card. They say they're waiting patiently for the right time, that Temperance energy coming in with the 14. The problem with waiting for the right time is that sometimes opportunities pass us by, and it can end in regret. You know, human beings, it's a sort of a weird dichotomy because we want everything faster, but we also want perfect timing. You know, it's like, well, you know, we'll wait till we're the perfect weight or in the perfect relationship to have children, all of these different caveats that we put on ourselves, but we also want things right away too. So they claim to be waiting a little bit, patiently waiting to come in, but I don't know how long they're going to be able to do that. Secret confessions from your person. How are they secretly feeling for you? You will hear from me soon. Oh my goodness, pile 2. This took a turn. I don't usually expect no contact readings to turn into this decisiveness. I've been focused on money because I'm trying to build for myself. Been focused on coin, building up that coin here with the 4 of Pentacles potentially. Even the Knight of Pentacles, very much focused on building for themselves to maybe create a system or a offer that looks really good for you. It's like an offer you can't refuse. Secret confessions, please, of the person on pile 2's mind. I'm being subliminal with how I feel for you. But I feel like they were too subliminal in the past. I feel like they were trying to give you hints, but maybe you weren't biting, or maybe you needed a more direct approach. I act happy right now, but I'm not happy. Putting on those masks with the 6 of Wands, sometimes it really reflects mask wearing for me. I just thought I want to dedicate a song to you. Oops. I have options, but I only want you. That could resonate with someone here. If there's a decision to be made with the Chariot, I do regret walking away from you. And that's the 5 of Cups. And there could be, again, I don't know if there's third party here. Take that as it resonates to your situation. It doesn't resonate for everyone. But this scene of these 2 people fighting over the same person could really resonate with you with the options card. Secret confessions, please, pile 2. You take my breath away. That beautiful Empress, putting you up on a pedestal of importance, but I don't want anyone to get hurt, so there could be third parties here, pile 2. So take that as it resonates. Sometimes the 4 of Pentacles is a concern for my home, which is, you know, what stops us from being able to act upon our reflections at times. I didn't realize I loved you until it was too late. They do not want to stay away. They do not want to stay away. Sometimes that Knight of Wands can be a little reckless. Sometimes they charge in and then people do get hurt. I wish I'd fought harder for us. and I didn't follow my heart. Back of the deck says past life connection. You've known this person before. Oops, where's that deck? Secret confessions from the person on your mind. What would they confess to you right now if they could? My life is in chaos right now. And I'm aglow with thoughts of you. For some of you watching, I feel like there is an energy of chaos for this person. And it could be the caveat that's forced all of this reflection. There could be a lot of things going on in their personal life right now that's forcing reflection and forcing their desire for new beginnings. Are you still angry? So was there a fight? You deserve better than this. You deserve better than the disconnect. Was there arguments that caused disconnect? Soulmates, is that what this is? And I think about you every damn day. Always thinking about you and dreaming of you too. So not just the day, but at night as well. They want to let you know that you're in their thoughts constantly. I have a lot of distractions in my life right now because they're claiming their life is in chaos. And this feels a little bit like an obsession. Physical obsession, particularly thinking about the day that we met on the back of the deck. And like the obsession, the desire, the physical desire is very palpable. Let's get a charm bowl for you, group number 2. Secret confessions from the person on your mind in the bowl. What are their secret confessions, please? Whoops. Oh, we have the Devil, and it's in the reverse. We have the King of Swords. They could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The Capricorn is the Devil energy, and it's in the reverse, which really speaks to sexual thoughts of you, wanting to wield that truth. Here's the Knight of Swords, though, reversed. It's like they're holding themselves back from expressing themselves when the Knight is in the reverse position. It can also really talk about someone who is trying to avoid being deliberately cruel in their current situation. They could feel stuck, and acting upon their desires for you feels like a cruel thing to do because of their position. They put you on a beautiful pedestal, though, with the Nine of Pentacles. And it's someone who's kind of out of their league a little bit, if I'm honest. Your position could be a concern for them too. You could also be in a position that you've really worked hard to get to. And that could be another reason why they stop themselves from wielding all of the truth. But I feel like there's something going on in their life right now. They could be detaching themselves from a situation that is holding them back, which is why they feel like their life is in chaos. In the bowl today, we have the letters S and M and Z. We have the eagle, the U.S. eagle here. So bravery, freedom for something that's holding them back right now. Because I feel like they maybe, I'm just going to say for some of them, they could be getting a divorce or some sort of dissolution. We have you versus you, Sagittarius. Change in the wind for this Sagittarius. And there's the Sagittarius energy here. We also have Leo. You are my sunshine. We have self-sacrifice. We have the bee here. The self-sacrifice does talk about someone who feels like they're stuck in something that requires their attention, requires their focus, but they're not necessarily happy in it. We have the Cheshire cat. So somebody with an amazing smile. Well, you know what I mean by a Cheshire smile. It's impossible to avoid. It's like impossible to not get sucked in by that type of smile. We have the starfish in the bowl too, which is a healing charm. You know, the starfish can lose a limb and regenerate that limb over time, and in the same way we can heal ourselves from anything that made us feel a lack in ourselves in the past. All right, group number 2, that's what I have for you today. I hope that it resonated. I If it did, I would love to hear your story in the comments section, and I would love for you to subscribe to this channel and hit your notification bell. Drop me a comment below if you do, so that I can enter you in for a chance to win a free reading with me. You can also check out my Instagram account, and you can check out my Etsy account for a personal reading. And I do update that shop every weekday and on Sundays, so continue to check back if you don't see any listings. I really hope, though, that you come back here to the Tarot Cottage for another visit, and I hope that you have a beautiful day. Take care. Hello, everybody. In pile number 3, you were drawn to this beautiful rose quartz crystal point, or to this, I think it's the Tarot of Sexual Magic deck. And this is your reading. The person on your mind, it could be a no contact situation that you find yourselves in, and what are their secret confessions that they would like to share with you? What are their secret thoughts, secret feelings that they don't feel the freedom to share? What are their secret confessions about their feelings for pile number 3, please? What are their secret confessions? Oh. So there is a very strong sense here. We have the Hermit, we have the Ten of Swords, we have the King of Pentacles, of being unable to step out of whatever situation I'm in to share my feelings. There's a real loneliness here. And this Hermit, normally the Hermit has that, you know, star in the lantern, and there's hope, and there's decisive action required. And this guy's sort of, his light has gone out. He's looking in the distance at this amorous couple. You know, he feels like he's on the outside of something profound. And then there's a hopelessness that sets in with the Ten of Swords. So they secretly are really envious of the person that gets to be with you, if I'm honest. They're really secretly envious, and they really wish that they could be that person. They have a lot of love that they want to express to you, but they feel like their position, particularly too, doesn't allow it. I feel like there's both of you are in potentially other relationships or other situations. And if you're not, I think they assume that you are in some way. But for some reason, they feel a hopelessness. And it's really sad. Both of these cards are showing a candle that's been snuffed out. It's like they secretly have this confession of, like, I feel like I let something slip through my fingers that could have been so profound. Secret confessions, please. Ace of Cups. Oh. They want you to know that despite appearances, and if you were to look on the outside into their situation, you may see someone who feels very accomplished and structured and secure and all of those things, confident. But if you were to look more closely, you would know they would want to say to you that I want to start something new with you. I'm scared to say it out loud is what they're saying. But we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Chariot. Back of the deck is the Eight of Cups, and this particular one, it's like he's begging her to stay. He's like begging her to stay here, and there's the sense of that, of like wanting you to potentially leave a situation that you feel stuck in, or whatever holds you back from them. It's like begging you to return, begging you to stay. Can we clarify, please, the Hermit? Secret confessions. How are they secretly feeling? What are their secret confessions? The Death card. And we have the Seven of Cups. They really want to, they don't know what's happening with you. They don't know how you feel about the situation, and that leaves them feeling very hopeless. That leaves them feeling like they don't have a compass for the future. And it creates a system inside of themselves that makes them feel like they have to protect their energy, that they have to let this pass away. It's like they feel like there's no hope left. And it could be because of your position, could be because of their position, and I feel like it's a combination of the two. But they feel like there might be no hope left. They want that shift and change. The Death card talks about the desire for rebirth. And the Hermit is about focusing on the hope and faith in a connection and being able to make a practical plan towards that goal. but their hope has gone out. That light in their candle, or the light in their lantern, has been snuffed out. You have the Eight of Cups. And it has, I feel like it has a lot to do with your position, but also their position. I'm not getting just the sense that it's them who has to leave an unfulfilling emotional situation behind. I feel like it's a mirrored energy here. But it's almost like they're begging you to leave your situation behind. Begging you to leave it behind. The way he's imploring her and she's hesitant. We have the Eight of Wands. They secretly want to confess that their desire to communicate, their desire to express themselves in a physical way is almost too much for them to bear. The Eight of Wands comes in like an arrow, like Cupid's arrow, like fast, sharp. It's something, they want you to know that the pain that they feel because of the separation is acute, and they want to communicate with you about this new start. They want a chance with you. That's what they really wish that they can confess, is that they want another chance. They want another shot. We have the Page of Wands. Back of the deck is the Magician, and we have the Strength card. They could be a Leo potentially here. You could be the Leo as well. We also have Virgo. The King of Pentacles is screaming Taurus to me right now. We have Cancer energy as well. What they secretly want to confess is that they have had to push down their feelings for you. They've had to wrestle with them. They've had to submerge them because of responsibilities, because of placements that they've put themselves in, and potentially because of roles that you've stepped into as well. And there's a certain amount of, it's not fair. They want to say that. It's not fair. Things aren't fair, and they can't see a way around it. There is a sense of decision to be made here with the Chariot card. And they want you to know as well, with the Chariot energy and with these confessions that they have, they want you to know that they've already made an emotional choice towards you. That it's, if on the outside things look great for them, secure, it is not a reflection of how they feel on the inside, because they have made an emotional decision about where they want to be. But their responsibilities, their duties, these roles that they've placed themselves in, require them to be present, require them to be at the helm of everything, and they're trying to hit the mark in life. They're trying to do the right thing and be a good person. Five of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. There is family unit potentially in place here on your side, on their side, potentially both sides, and that's why they secretly can't see how to overcome this. So they feel like they have to push and submerge their feelings for you down at this very time. It doesn't stop their desire for you, though. They want to explore every inch of you, is what they're saying. They want to explore every inch of you. And they've made that decision. And there's also a lot of desire to experiment as well with you. I feel like they don't get to do that in their current situation, but they also want to experience new things with you, especially in a physical realm as well. But all of these feelings, they feel like they have to submerge, because whatever is happening in your current situations, they're like, it's going to cause too much chaos and conflict for us to overcome them at this time. I don't know if I can come out and reveal my truth to you the way that I need to. Secret confessions, how are they currently feeling? Ocean of eternal love, healing, creativity, and fertility. My feelings for you will never go anywhere. Their hope has waned about being able to shift the situation or change things. They are feeling really, they're feeling really sad and lost with the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords offers us a glimmer of hope sometimes, though, when we can see that if we can make it through the dark night, we can see that sunshine cascading through, then we can make a new plan of action. But in this case, the light has gone out as well. So they really are feeling hopeless. They don't know how you feel. And that just adds to some of their misery, if I'm honest, because they feel like it's one-sided sometimes. I don't think it is, but they don't know, so they assume that it is. Tree of life, fertility, creativity, magical blessings, and we have the Ten of Pentacles here. So there's a sense of wanting to grow that with you. That's a secret confession that they wish that they could have that with you, but I think that they feel like you have that with someone else, or they themselves have that with someone else as well. We have rising above, clarity, freedom, and solution. And the dove of peace here does represent the peace that they're longing for when it comes to you in this connection. They're longing to rise above all of the situations that you guys find yourselves in that keep you in separation, but they just don't know how to navigate that at this time. Secret confessions. How are they feeling? You have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking will bring you romance. All of their negativity isn't a reflection of fact. It's just a reflection of a truth that they have sort of absorbed onto themselves. But Spirit sees things, you know, from a higher perspective. So staying optimistic could help them to shift all sorts of energies here. And that's why tarot is really helpful to us, because if we see something we don't like in the future, we can resolve to change or heal anything that we're feeding into the present that adds to that outcome. So we have new love, a new person, a stirred romantic interest, and I feel like that's really what's given them this sense of loss, deep sense of loss, because they could be watching you, keeping tabs on you so that they could, you know, torture themselves with information of you. We have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real. They're worth exploring. What are some of their secret confessions, please? Using the Hermit Tarot. I'm always worried about us. I worry about us all the time. I worry about us a lot. Secret confessions, please. Oh, there's like, I hope that you're going to wait for me. And Ace of Cups. And they want that Ace of Cups. They want that new beginning. Don't we have the Ace of Cups? Yeah, the Ace of Cups over the Ace of Cups. New emotional starts. They feel like they made a lot of mistakes. They took wrongful advice potentially in the past too. They didn't follow their heart or trust their intuition in the past when it came to you. Secret confessions, please. Do you even care about me at all anymore? Is it one-sided? Look at the way that he's like imploring her. It's like, please answer me. Please love me back. Do you even care? I just saw, I'm absolutely in love with you. And I really feel like that's exactly what he's saying to her. And that's exactly what this person wants to say to you is I'm completely in love with you. It's like, please give me some time. I've never felt like this before. Back of the deck, I'm obsessed with you. I am obsessed with your body, wanting to explore it. And I don't think that maybe they didn't get a chance to explore it in the past in this connection, but they definitely want to now. Confessions. Whoops, thank you, Spirit. I've thought about living together. They've had rampant fantasies about doing everything with you. This magician is really, you know, conjuring up all sorts of fantasies in his mind. There's a determination about him too. I've been hurting without you. You have absolutely no idea. And it's sad. It is sad energy with that Hermit, because normally I don't get the sense of loneliness with the Hermit, but that Hermit is so lonely, is so lost because that light has gone out. The one thing to keep his objective on, it's like some hope has been lost because of a shift or change in your situation. I'm planning to surprise you. They may think about reaching out to you in some sort of contact with the Magician energy, group 3. I've been feeling your presence all around me. Ooh, we've got 2 more. I've thought about having a family with you. I've thought about living together. I've fantasized about building something with you. I've been thinking about proposing to you. So they've allowed themselves to secretly fantasize about every single possibility. But here on the back of the deck it says, the thought of explaining myself and apologizing scares me, and I don't want to see the pain I've caused in your eyes. So there's a reason that they feel hopeless for some reason. There's a reason. Maybe they have an apology to wield for inaction. Secret confessions, please. Pile 3. Secret confessions. How do they feel? I'm focused on me right now. And I'm trying to get back on my feet. So they feel hung up in their situation too. And that Knight of, it really thinks, I think about the Knight of Wands when I see that card, and the sense of fire, could be a Leo, a sense of fire, of trying to live day by day. And that's the most important thing with the Knight of Wands, is trying to live day by day. It's like the only energy I have is to live day by day. I'm trying to get back on my feet. But that's the Hanged Man energy, a certain amount of surrender to whatever's happening in their situation, or surrender to their current situation. And it's a reminder to us that we can make moves and waves and create change. We don't have to be hung up on those trees. I wish I'd told you the truth. And there's also, like, that wanted to come out in the reversal, and I always think of the Ace of Swords when I see that. It's like a feeling of poor judgment, like I really made poor choices in the past. Don't you worry, I'm coming. I can't make up my mind. And we have the Yang card as well. Back of the deck says, I'm patiently waiting for the right time. That patience, the 14, the Temperance card, in amidst the wait, Spirit says that we have options. We can lay in this worry. We can lament everything. We can feel hopeless the way this person is feeling within this connection, or we can embrace the in-between and allow healing to happen within this situation. And I don't feel like this person is taking advantage of the wait, but it's like I'm patiently waiting for the right time, but they're pushing back, you know, any action they could take. They're using patience as kind of a scapegoat towards actions. Like they could act towards you if they choose to. But waiting for the right time, sometimes that's a dangerous proposition to get a part of, because sometimes we wait too long and then it slips through our fingers. You make me hot. Secret confessions of your person. What are they secretly thinking? What do they want to confess to you? Wanting to explore you. Oh my goodness, you make me hot. Is this connection real? Do you feel it like I do? They're second guessing themselves. There is something so special about you. And you do not know what you do to me. And there's something, it's like I'm feeling warm. You do make them feel very, you make them feel very amorous. Best friends, I miss that. This feels like an obsession. And says, I love you, but, and I don't like buts before any, I don't like buts after any statement like that. I don't like the word but, because it negates what I was about to say. You know, it negates all of the feelings I was actually feeling when I add a but to it. I'm going to fix it, but I have to fix me first. So there's all these caveats to what they feel like they can do before they can act upon their feelings. And that's why these are secret confessions, because this person doesn't feel powerful enough to make change. They're trying to figure it out, though, trying to figure themselves out. Let's get a charm bowl for you, group number 3. Secret confessions from the person on your mind in the bowl. What do they wish that they could say to you? What do they have to secretly confess? We have the Lovers, the Knight of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. They have a bit of a vulnerability mindset when it comes to you. They assume that they're going to lose out, or assume that bad things are going to happen if they reach out to you. There's a sense of choice and decision about the Lovers. Sometimes it's a choice between two people, so take that as it resonates to your situation. But we have the Knight of Wands too. This is very strong fire energy, very strong Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries energy. We also have the Strength card, so they could be a Leo. Perhaps you are the Leo, but more specifically, their energy is giving off this fire because it's geared at you, because you make them hot, because it's an obsession. They can't get you out of their mind because it feels like a connection that they're tethered to a little bit. The Lovers is even giving me this almost a devil vibe right now. It's like they feel tethered to you, a connection that doesn't seem to be reasonable in their mind, but they can't shake it either. And, you know, it talks about really wanting to like possess you in a physical sense with the Lover's energy, with the Four of Pentacles, wanting to possess you. I want you, gentle. We have S. We have the butterfly of transformation. We have Z, and we have and the P sign. I always think of like peas and carrots when I see the and sign. We have the empty heart, and we have the Empress with the sea star as well. And there's a feeling of healing within this Empress with the sea star, and there's a feeling of like gaining a lot through the disconnect, especially on the divine feminine side. So you may resonate with that. All right, group number 3, that's what I have for you today. I hope that it resonated, and if it did, I would love to hear your story in the comment section. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. Today's my birthday. Actually, yesterday was my birthday, so it would really be a great birthday present if you would subscribe and hit your like button. It helps me to bring you more content. And if you do subscribe, drop me a comment below and hit your notification bell so that I can enter you in for a chance to win a free reading with me. I would love to read for you. Also, you can check out my Etsy account for a personal reading if you feel called to. And if you head there and it's empty, it just means that I have sold out for the previous day, but I do update it on weekdays and on Sundays, so keep checking back. But I really hope that you come back here to the Tarot Cottage for another day, for another visit, and I hope that you have a very beautiful day. Take care.